Hello and welcome back to Liam's TV Addicts. So as you've all heard the news, Lacey Turner, who plays Stacey Slater on EastEnders, has announced she will be leaving the soap later in the year. She'll be taking a break to focus on families and other opportunities, but plans to return to EastEnders in the future. She has been part of EastEnders for 21 years. So, yeah. So I'm going to be talking about ways that Stacey Slater could leave the square. And some of these are my own theories, some of them I've seen online, just theories of what other people have said, but some of them are my theories as well, that I've come up with to think how she could make an exit. Don't get me wrong, it is sad. Lacey really deserves this break, because she's worked so hard and she deserves a break, and so does Stacey, because Stacey's been through the hell and back, and so has Lacey, so she deserves some time off. So the first one is dramatically leaving. So Stacey could face a health crisis, as like a health scare or a major upheaval that leads her to leave Walford with her children. So Stacey could have a massive episode where she goes completely crazy, tries to kill people, tries to blame someone by, taking them hostage, or goes completely mental at them and gets sectioned, or ends up in hospital, like terminally ill or something. Don't get me wrong, it is a good idea, because obviously if they've got no other ideas for it, they could do this with Stacey, but I just feel like it won't be shocking if this happened. So as obviously everyone knows, Stacey is currently out of the square at the moment for the time being. We don't know when she's coming back until her exit. She could move. She's currently staying with her, I think cousin, sister, I don't know, cousin Lynn, in wherever Lynn lives, and Stacey could decide to pack up and go and move in with Lynn, as seen in recent episodes. So you never know. So Stacey could go and think, I'll go and stay with Lynn, because Lynn's alone, got no partner or anything. So yeah, and then we could possibly see the return of Lynn when Stacey comes home. So the next one is, I don't actually know if it's been fully confirmed by EastEnders. I think it's just a theory just for the moment, or it's just a bit of a speculation. But with the possibility of Max Brandon returning could be tied to Stacey's exit, creating a new storyline for the character. So so Max could return to come and fix Stacey, and then she could leave with Max to go back to Paris with, maybe he takes Annie with him, Linda's daughter. So you never know. These are my theories. So as obviously recently we've had the confirmation of an exit of Freddie Slater, who is Stacey's cousin. So you never know. So Stacey could decide to leave with Freddie to go and stay at his mum's Little Mo's. Because obviously Stacey and Little Mo got along, they were always there for each other. Freddie obviously helped protected Stacey from Theo when Theo tried to rape her. So you never know, there could be like a part where we see them leave together. So if you watched EastEnders in 2014, you will remember Luke Riley, played by Matt Willis. Now he came to the square with Stacey. He came back with Stacey after her 4-year long exit, or her being away. So she came back, and then obviously Luke left on his own after finding out that she killed Archie, and finding out that her name wasn't actually Jenny Smith, it was Stacey Slater. So Luke could decide to be passing by and decide to come back to the square to take Stacey, to make up with Stacey, and take Stacey away back to Mexico where they first met, so he can meet the Stacey that he first met. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want this to happen. This is a really lovely story, because it would be nice to have an unexpected return, come back to the square to pick Stacey up that we're not expecting, like Luke, and to take her away. Now, obviously, when Stacey returned from prison in October 2021, she came back with Eve, who we found out that she married in, as a way to get Eve out of prison. Now, maybe there could be someone could dob Stacey in and Eve to say that Stacey isn't actually properly in love and they're not a couple. Stacey, played the system and got Eve married to get her out of prison, and then they could both end up, or Stacey could take the rap and end up back in prison for 5-6 years, and she could be sent down, and then we see her return with a divorce for Eve. So make sure you like and subscribe and comment. What are your theories for Stacey's exit? How do you want Stacey to leave? Do you want her to be sent back to prison again? Do you want her to be sent to prison? Do you want her to have a happy ending? Do you want her to meet a new love interest maybe? Maybe a new character comes in for Stacey? Maybe she meets another friend? Just let me know in the comments and I will reply to you, and some of them may end up on my next video, and I will be talking through your theories of how it will work and what I think of them. So yeah, stay tuned and I will see you all again very, very soon. Because we could see a Mina or a Stacey prison.